Action. So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm here to talk about. Wait, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Sarah. Hi, this is probably my first video. So, welcome. Sit down, get settled. Because we're going to be talking about An Orchestra of Minorities by Chigozie Obima. And I'll try to split this review into two parts, as spoiler free, and then get into a spoiler in the later half of this video. So, without getting too frustrated or angry or anything like that, the best way I can describe this book is just a lot. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's my first time reading this author, and I can genuinely say that he really put me through the ringer. Like, the amount of times I wanted to drill this book across the room, across the bus, because I often read it when I'm either heading to college or to work. So, yeah. And I walk in pissed off nearly every day when I go into work. So there's that. That's my dad on the phone, I think. Yeah. One sec. So anyways, the book is set in Nigeria and Turkey. That's not a spoiler because you already read on in the blurb. So from there we're introduced to Chinozo Solomon. I forgot his surname. We'll call him Nonzo. So we're introduced to Nonzo and the current situation he's in. We get a little backstory on his family and his upbringing, basically. And I don't know, the best way I can describe him is I hated him for like 90% of this book while I was reading. So, man, there's just not a lot not a lot of good things I can say about him. But don't let that deter you from the book, though. I don't know. Because, I myself just could not grasp the character or connect to him. I still read it. I'll bet it was by force that I read it, because I don't know, I like to finish a book even if I'm not particularly enjoying it. So, and I don't want to tell you how long it took me to read this book. But, yeah, it was just oh my god, it's a slow burner, I'll tell you that. And then, who else is the main character? There's Natalie. That wench. I didn't like her either, so there's not a lot to like about the characters. Anyway, we haven't even talked about the devil's spawn turned Christian. So yeah, there's him. And spoilers, I'm going into spoilers. This book is not a love story. Do not think you're about to be romance, you're meeting some fluffy characters and they're about to whisk you off on an adventure, a beautiful adventure. It's not that at all. It's not that at all. Oh my god, it's not that at all. Okay, I'll tell you some good points. I really loved the Igbo cosmology in it. I really liked that the perspective was told from like his chi, which is part of the the Nigerian belief there, and I don't know, I really like that, and I would love to see that further explored in different books and what they do with that. So that was one aspect of the book that I really enjoyed, that you're seeing basically his chi retelling Chinonso's story in a courtroom. That's what I was imagining anyway, and he's surrounded by, I suppose, other witnesses. And the high god, I can't remember what he was called. He was referred to multiple times in different names. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember any of them. So, yeah, that was a really interesting aspect. So and it seemed like his chi had his own form of identity that was separate from Chinonso, despite being within the same body. It wasn't his soul either, because at several points it was like you can't. I don't know. There was at several points you could say that I think we talk a lot now. At several points he described Chinonzo and his soul, but it wasn't as if they were a part of him. I don't even, and I don't. He often mentioned his past lives, his past reincarnations, and I really thought that was really interesting. So that's a really, really, really interesting aspect of Nigerian belief that I really want to explore in further books if I ever find any. So that was a really good point. In the writing is beautiful. It's beautiful. I love the proverbs, the stories within a story. I really like that. It's like the way they teach life's lessons to their tribe and their community. So that was a really, really nice aspect. So I think that is literally all the good points I can think about without. I hated Chinonzo for the longest time. I said that, but oh my god, he really grated on me. He got on my nerves. But the suffering this guy went through, he really did suffer. He did suffer. He really did suffer. And I can't tell you guys to know and get the book, because I don't know if I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it other than the different writing direction it went to when writing a romance. It's not a love story, guys. It's not a love story. That's what I'll tell you anyway. So, knocked something over. So what else? That was I don't know. This was a mess of a review. I'll gather myself a little bit more to tell the story. Oh, I'll let you know 3 highlights for me. There was none. 3 major points that really hit me hard. He was sentenced to prison. Oh, that woman, that Turkish woman. Let me not get angry again. And that was one. Another one was I found that these stories surrounding his chi a lot more interesting. Like whenever his chi would leave his body and then partake in like the festives of that spirit world, I found that really interesting, and I would have wanted a lot more of that. I'm gonna find a book that's just on Igbo cosmology and focuses on that. I'm gonna find a book like that because I really found that interesting. I can't even name 3. I would like to say I can't remember his name, but that devil spawn irked me to the end. He irked me to the end, and he irked me to the end, and I couldn't accept that he was a changed man. And I'm Christian myself, and I know I should not have a vengeful heart, but I was so cheering for Chinonzo when he wanted to kill him, kind of, because then I was like, that's no good. That's no good. Yeah, I really struggled. Oh yeah. That's my review. I'll give you a final ranking. I would give it out of 5 stars. I'd give it 3.5. 3.5. It was like the storytelling was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story. I'd say it was pretty. No, I didn't find it realistic at all. I didn't know why the characters. I didn't understand how the characters loved each other or why. I could not see either characteristics of the other that was likable in the least. So yeah, that's probably why it's down a star. Yeah, that's why I'm taking out the star. No, there was no likable characters. So yeah, I'm giving it 3.5. I'll see you around. Don't know what I'm doing. I'll see you around. Catch you in my next one.